you know, whatever word you'd use to describe them. They're more veteran-like this season. We'll see. They've had their fair share of really good rosters. This will probably be their third season of having a really, really strong roster. So hopefully they'll make it to the finals at least again. Or at least that's what they're hoping. Obviously, I'm hoping they don't, that the 45E make it, but maybe both could happen. Maybe we'll see them there. 63 does have the best player in NA give up. That is true. Locking in with 10. I had chat turned off. We'll get a quick look at these lineups from left to right. Fucking 7 Foos with their skirmisher ass line infantry uniform. We've got the bacon reddish flank. Ooh, this is a little bit different. Hotspot did inform me without telling me anything, guys, by the way. Oh yeah, these are completely revamped flanks, and man, do I like this. We're back to the classic bacon reddish outer with a strong, still a pretty strong con, and then we've switched it up on flank. Amy, J, and Hotspot. So let's see how this line plays out first round. Stretching out super wide, soft pushing and kiting on both sides. Nothing exciting. Excuse me. Few picks. 63 looking up so far. Man, this fight is really split. Let me get a better angle. Sorry. 4v4 on one side, all 1v1s on the other. 7 Foos up one over here, trading down. They get their chance to have 2v1s here. We've got to finish this up. Zoften fires, locking this up down. Jay goes down. Oh, we have a TK there instead. 63 had an opportunity to maybe 2v1 Danny G there if they live, but now Ethan has to full opt for the regroup. Starting off this match hot. I think Ethan, if he feints at this far guy, yep, he should get a good regroup here. Well played by Ethan. Good heads-up play. 63, yeah, they get a free up down there, holding the stab prio. Ethan with a nice drag on Danny G. And we're going to finish it up with a clean 3v1, it looks like. Well done. Yeah, really nicely done from Ethan. It's crazy to think that, I mean, they won that 3v3 really cleanly. Let me do a good job of updating the score tonight. I'm going to try to do it every round. If I don't, then I'll gift 100 subs for every round that I fuck up. That's not true. I'm going to press tab too. I'm a good little streamer. It's funny, the 63 there, they had a bad... Admin says it's his fault. We forgive you. I didn't see what happened in chat. Maybe he lived at a poor time. Let's see. Did I get the time wrong on auto live? You know, I wasn't paying attention to what time it was. First round auto live is later than other rounds. But I actually can't remember what the exact time is. It's like 18:35 or it's like 18:30 or something like that, the first round. Let's see. We should really know these types of things. I can't tell. I'm guessing we're not getting a void round out of that. I mean, both teams played it out. It looked fine, so we'll see. Spreading out. Man, these lines are spreading out instantly, holding each other in 1v1s in mid. Bush line with the pick on the reddish instantly. Bush with another kill. He's on fire. 63 up 2 now after those trades. Looking good on this right side. 7 Foos winning the other. 4v3 now as they clean up that last straggler. Starblazer holding prio. Needs to start kiting as the 7 Foos push towards him. Well done. Yep. Changing the stab for the up down. Getting the free kill after. We're blocking first. We're not throwing stabs like crazy. We're not TKing. 63 is looking really good. Bushline fucking Bryant starting off hot. 6-0. 3.37 impact. He gets the first pick on the reddish bacon flank. Onto reddish, mind you. Out of both the people to kill. One of them is a little bit harder to kill than the other. Although, of course, bacon is mechanically talented as well. Yeah, it's really weird. I feel like the way we've seen the 7 Foos play, it's kind of been a little unpredictable, but it's been a really consistent push kite. I don't know if the 63 is doing something to mitigate that, or if the 7 Foos just aren't committed to it. Usually they've had a kind of a tight pushing kite really fast, the 7 Foos has, but the 63 are maybe just making them spread, or maybe the 7 Foos aren't locked in. I mean, we'll see. We'll watch from the 7 Foos side this round. Yeah, they instantly start pushing the side and spreading. I feel like they might want to opt for a shift here so they don't split off into 2 group fights, but maybe that's what they want. 2 group fights here, a 4v4, and the rest 6v6 on the other side, I guess. 7 Foos looking good on the 4v4. Russell getting walked back to his line, dying to Ethan there. So, yeah, this is a classic regroup drill for the 7 Foos. They either turn on the 2 or they chase these guys to the wall. I think we opt for the chase here. We probably get this 1. Yeah, and then we'll have a 6v4 after, although this could be an awkward position for them if they don't kill him right away, but they do. 6 versus 4. We block first, and we keep it clean, guys. One person going in. We don't get the up-down. Reddish finds the cleanup, though. Right where he needs to be. Milkman with the second. And the other 2 go down accordingly. Well done. Really clean ending open melee. Whichever team wins, they're winning with a few guys up, and they're not really TKing. They're getting that pick, and it's just surgical after that. Bushline not getting any frags that round. He has been the... excuse me. He has been the answer. Or the driving force for these first couple 63E rounds with some early picks, but none that round. Bushline's got a carry so far, 2-1. Update the score like I said I would every round. I'm on fire. No 100 gifted subs for you guys. We'll go back to the line. I'd kind of like to see... I mean, 7 Foos won that round, so they probably won't change anything, but I'd kind of like to see a shift with this push left, unless they really want these 2 separate group fights, which is entirely possible. I don't love it, but yeah, I mean, they're doing it every round. We're just going to have to assume it's intentional. VG staying on this one side. 63 with a pick in the 6v6 group fight. Grumbler finding a +1 advantage. VG getting... Excuse me, he's the odd man out there. Let his guy go, and then he walks into an up-down after. 63 are hammering this mid and right side and up 1 on the left. But they are in no pressure to win at this point. It is a lot versus a little. Reddish and Milkman trying to find that up-down for some hope, but they get a hit instead. 3-1. No Bushline kills, but another 63E round regardless, okay? Bushline is not the only thing that makes the 63E win rounds, but hopefully we'll see him heat back up and get some more kills. Most importantly, they're not dying. I mean, this is... I mean, it's not their Zoft flank. Obviously, Bushline, Ekwall, Starblazer is still a really strong side, but obviously this Fire Zoft flank is what the 7 Foos have to worry about. So as long as they're... I mean, having 6 and 1 at this point is really, really, really good for the 63, that they can have hope on their probably slightly weaker flank. I don't want to say it's a weak... It's definitely not a weak flank, but it's probably slightly weaker on paper. Left score. Yeah, you guys didn't catch me. I was waiting for it. We'll go back to the 63 side this round. Same thing, a little bit of stretching. 7 Foos pushing the one side. Va with the first pick there. 7 Foos with 2 trades back, though. Up 1 now. 63 finding that mismatch in mid once again. Grumbler kind of looked like he disconnected there. I think he got lost. There was a lot of people around him. I don't blame him. 7 Foos looking favorable in this open melee. 2v1s on the board. Starblazer finding a backstab. Watch our backs. Well done from Hotspot. Nice heads-up play. Starblazer breaks out, though. Good open melee from him. We're dying in that 2v1's terrible. If we have 4 here, we have a 4v5 after, guys. But instead, it's a 3v5. They've got to lock in. It's not a bad 3. It's a really good 3, actually. Give up hit blocking the stabs of his lifetime. It's the classic duo, Starblazer and Zoft in the 2v4. One more time for old time's sake, Dre. Drop that beat. Scratch that great. 4v1. We're keeping these end of rounds clean as usual. Zoft and Starblazer not at their former glory. 2020 Zoft, Starblazer win that. I'm just saying, trust me, I was there. Or 2021, I guess. Going to a 4v1. Chris living for years. I must have missed that. Oh, wrong score. Wait. No, I'm doing it right. Yeah, well done. Flashing the scoreboard. Yeah, Bush has not gotten a kill in a while, which, you know, those early kills... I mean, hey, winning 2 rounds because of you early is really good, especially when we've only played 5 rounds so far. He has hope. I know I'm putting the spotlight on him right now, but it's nice to see him doing well. He's playing flank top 10 for the 63, and he's doing really well right now. Bacon Hotspot and Milkman kind of leading the way for the 7 Foos, but no super hard standouts at this point anymore for either team. 63E, first 2 picks on the board. 7 Foos going to find an up down here on the right. They should win this 4v2 now with no casualties. 63, Ethan doing a good job. Man, his head has been on a swivel. He gets caught there as I'm hyping him up for surviving in open melee no matter what. Unlucky. Caster's Curse. Ball coming in to assist Grumbler. This should be another 2v1 for them. Oh, 2v1, 2v1, 2v1 for the 63E. This is the 63E up-down fucking drill right here. Just winning all of them. No TKs, blocking first, and fires. I don't want to call that a 1v1 win because his teammate probably made Russell a little bit scared there at the end, but we'll give it to him. Va now standing out, 2.27 impact, top of the scoreboard. Yeah, 7 Foos, I mean, Va and Grumbler, I think they're kind of doing work in the mid. Grumbler's 6 and 4, but Va finding a first pick there. Where's he playing? Updating the score. Okay, yeah, we've got. Yeah, what else would you expect? Va, Chris, and Grumbler in the mid. They're tearing it up. It seems like BG's not doing too bad impact wise. He's 3 and 5. We saw a couple rounds ago, he kind of got lost in the mid, and his teammates suffered because of it. We'll take a good look at the mid this round and see what's kind of changing up. The line splitting is definitely hurting the 7 Foos if I had to guess, but we'll see how they answer it this round. Yep, sorry for the ads. I forgot to pre-roll them today. 63 winning this right side. 7 Foos winning the left as usual, but 63 are winning the bigger fight. Opting for a regroup here if they get this guy cleanly. Reddish going for some backstab tech there, not finding it. 7 Foos will be down 1 now as a result. 63 getting a pick.
Killing spree.
2 picks, 3 picks. Reddish finds a kill in the 1v2, but it is... Ooh, nice little move there. 1v4 now. If there's anyone you want it to be, it's Reddish, but man, this is not an easy 1v4. Throwing a little bait stab there, hoping to catch someone off guard, but it will not work on these guys. Voss still 10 and 3. His impact has gone up somehow, 2.47. He's going ham. This splitting from the 7 Foos is really not helping them right now. They're winning the fight that they're taking pretty consistently, but you gotta figure the 7 Foos winning their 4v4 is not greater than the 63 winning their 6v6. They're consistently winning this mid pocket, and obviously Zoft Fires are winning. They're still winning their side at some point as well, if not quickly. I haven't been paying super close attention to it, but regardless of how they're winning it, and the 63 are winning the 6, and the 7 Foos are winning the 4. So not looking good. Is Cloud here? Cloud is not in this group fight, I regret to inform you. He is in the 2B, and they played yesterday against the KRA, so he is not here. Next week, though, he will be somewhere. Probably streamed. I think every match has been streamed so far, except one? No, I think we've had every match streamed so far. The streamers are going cray-cray this season. Why are their outlines shining? That might be blue? Did I turn that off? I have bloom off. I could turn it on. That would probably look better. There's not a lot of bloomage on this map that makes it annoying. We'll leave it on. It looks cool. 5-2. Timeout was called there by the 7 Foos, I presume. I can't see chat, but I can only imagine. 5-2 as we head into the 8th round. 7 Foos playing a little bit tighter in mid now, not electing to get 2v1 in mid anymore. 7 Foos, 2 picks right out the gate, ball with a trade. Yeah, 7 Foos mowing this left side, living on the other. 63 trying to speed it up. Running into bayonets as a result of trying to speed it up, I think. Fires and Zoft finding a pick right away, 2v5. Fires goes down immediately. Zoft finds the runaway angle. Trying to put on the moves, but 7 Foos doing a nice job keeping it clean. 5 versus 1. No casualties. Va's impact has gone up again. 2.53. He's skyrocketing right now. He is going ham in the mid. Followed closely by Fires, of course. Top 4 for 7 Foos. It would be kind of funnier. Those the 4 that are... No, Hotspot's on the other side. But the top 3 are right here, and then one of them, wherever Hotspot is, he's the 3 over here. But 7 Foos, they did a good job. I think that round, it really helped them out that they kept that... They didn't do that giant mid-spread pocket, which I feel like they were kind of doing intentionally before, but maybe I'm crazy. And they won that round, so we'll see what happens. Let's see if they keep it up. Yeah, VG already keeping to this left, not getting caught in that mid pocket anymore. VG kind of finding a free kill there. Well done. 63 finding 2, though. 7 Foos not taking advantage of those 2 early picks they got. The 63E are going to mow this winning side as they should. 7 Foos winning the other, though. The 63-4 chased too far now. Now they're running into the uneven matchup. Only down 1 now. No trades on this right side, 5v2. Rumbler in a 1 versus 3, running around for his life. Fires looking for a stab, timing, does not find it. 7 Foos are... the timeout conversion is going ham. It is truly going ham. Yeah, VG finding a really early pick that round. 63E answered back really hard. I think they kind of... maybe they had a bad call, or maybe there was no call. The 4 chased a couple guys into where the 7 Foos was winning. Instead of electing for the regroup, they could have had a 6v6 or a 6v5 regroup there, I think, if they just didn't chase. But instead they chased, thinking they might catch them first, and it did not fare well for them. 5-4. Vaz Impact goes up again. I know I keep saying the same people's name over and over again, but it's crazy how Vaz Impact just keeps going up. Buy the Vaz stock. It keeps going up. Or, you know, I don't want to say wait for it to crash. That sounds like hate watch, but I'm not. 63 finding a pick. 63 kind of working on encirclement here. 2 picks to 2, though. Picks all over the place. Battle of the regroups. Rumbler not finding that backstab there. They will be down 1-2 now as a result. Oh yeah, 7 Foos just mopping him up. Finding a kill, finding a kill, finding a kill, finding a kill. It's over. It's over. Zoft doing a good job at finding that ability to get an extra stab off. Catches Arya gambling. Maybe a ping diff. Maybe not have been an intentional gamble. Doesn't matter though. 7 Foos even up the score. 63. Yeah, 7 Foos win, what, 3 in a row after the timeout there? Make the score even, you got to shut it down. I don't blame them for not calling one earlier because, you know, sometimes they just win a couple rounds. But now they're either gonna talk about changing it up or they're actually gonna change it up. Maybe they just need to shake the nerves out. But maybe we'll see a lineup change here as well. We'll see. Looks like we have... I feel like Starblazer... yeah, Bush was playing Edge for Ekwall before. I don't know if they just changed that or if they had been changed that. And then we have Zoft going into the mid to fight this. I kind of like this idea if Zoft is actually staying in mid because of the 7 Foos kind of stretching. He could end up being the right edge of the mid, you know? Like if they split off, he'll actually be kind of in a flank-like position. But we'll see if he actually stays there. Looks like he might be next to Chris this round. 5-5, waiting for this timeout auto live. The Voss stock did not go up. No more Voss glazing. His stock is going down. 13 kills though, 12 assists. Quite a stat line. 5-5. Let's see. Wait, where did Zoft go? Oh, he's back to the 2 on the left. I don't know if they were just faking the call or... I kind of like the idea of him going there. That's where a lot of the action is going on this group fight. A couple of 2v1s for the 63, or at least one. Yeah, definitely up in this middle fight, and then a 2v1 over there, and keep our heads up here. Ooh, give up just turning his bayonet in time to chamber that. Well done. 63 with equally a timeout conversion. Let's see if they win 3 just like the 7 Foos did. Oh man. 6-5. Hotspot 13-7. Almost a 2 KD. Reddish with an actual 2 KD. A little bit less impact though. Bacon also rocking the 12 assists like Va. I will update the score every round. I will. Sorry, I was checking DMs. 7 Foos still pushing this left side, shifting a little bit more than they were before, but ultimately still making this ginormous gap in mid. It's not pretty, but It's not exactly hurting them too badly as of the last few rounds. Last round, though, I guess it didn't work out for them. 63 winning this left side hard. 7 who's not really winning anywhere, finding a few picks, but I mean this is a blue wave. Reddish finding the timing on Starblazer there. Looking for somewhere to go. Tries to maybe jump off the map there. Doesn't get it. 2 round wins in a row after the timeout for 63E. The call was good. Whatever they did, it's working. We're going to give them another point. 7. Bacon now taking the top scoreboard spot for the 7 Foos, 11 and 6, with a 1.45 impact. I wonder how... Yeah, stat-wise... Oh, 7 Foos do a little flank swap here, it looks like. Stat-wise, the J Aurora flank is not doing super hot, but Hotspot is in second place, so... And maybe that's what they want. Maybe they're going for a mitigation flank and letting the cons kind of coast like they are. But we'll see. Milkman finding a first pick on a give up there really early. 7 Foos will have some 2v1 opportunities on the right here. Yep, 3 picks for the 7 Foos, 4 picks, only 1 counter frag for the 63. 7 Foos cleaning up that 3v1 now. The reinforcements will arrive. 63 did not get anything done in the meantime, so they will be down a billion in this regroup. And 7 Foos only losing 2 that round. Nice first pick from Milkman. Sorry. Checking my DMs, my DMs. 7 to 6 here, keeping it hot. I did not give a score prediction, and I don't think I'm going to. I gotta be honest, I'm not a huge fan of score predictions. It's just, you know, you never know. There's 10 people on the line. But so far, it is whoever has made a close score prediction is feeling good right now, because man, is this shit close. I mean, some of the rounds are less even than others, but they're going back and forth heavily right now. 7 Foos up on this left side, even on the right. All they have to do is live while this left side cooks, and hopefully this left side does not lose any in the meantime. Finding picks on the right side, though, as they go in for the counter aggression, seeing that they're down.
Unstoppable.
Reddish unstoppable, finding his way to the top of the scoreboard after that round. He must have went ham because he was only 3rd or 4th, I think, before. Granted, 3rd or 4th in the 7 Foos' sake right now. They were not exactly super far apart in impact. Look, I think Jay and Amy had a nice little couple rounds there too, maybe. They're figuring it out. They even it out again. We're having some tug of war with these rounds. We had a timeout into 3 7 Foos wins and a timeout into 2 63E wins, but now the 7 Foos had brought it back without a timeout, evening out the score once again. I thought that Vaughn Fires had the same impact there. I was wrong. That would have been really cool because they both have 15 kills. But both of their impacts end in 6. Both. Gave up with the first pick on a Milkman there, getting a little vengeance after dying to him before. Reddish finding a nice timing, and to give up there, though, goes in. 7 Foos need to find something on this left. The Blue Waves coming in. 63 winning this right side really hard. Not going to find it there. Or a Wawa. Amy. I'm messing up all the names tonight, guys. I'm cooked. Reddish, first to 20 kills this game. 20 and 9, 1.64 impact. Finding a counter pick there for his team, and then getting... I don't want to say he put himself in a bad spot, but he kind of did. But, you know, sometimes you get the frag and you're a deer in the headlights. You don't know where to go, and he went in and got refragged, unfortunately. And the 63 ran away with it after that. Lots of people with over 30 blocks on the 7 Foos. I know that's not exactly a completely relevant stat, but because sometimes you play for the up-down, you don't have to block as much. Zoft, for example, being at 19 while Russell is at 39, but they clearly do not have the same stat line, so blocking is not always the right thing to do. 7 Foos, kind of even on this left side. Definitely an advantage on the right, though. 4v2, 2v2. Respectable Danny G leaving the 2v2 to go get the full regroup. I can't say I blame him. Getting a +1 in this open melee now. Unless he just lets Russell go in. Maybe Russell missteps there a little bit. Danny G, though, still backing up, waiting for his teammates to arrive. Not getting the block off, though, after living for all that time. Hotspot not turning around for the backstab. Somehow 7 Foos are up at the end of this round. 2v1 now against the one and only Zoft, I think? Yeah. They've got to lock in. The cockroach is cockroaching. Jumps in between, gets the block, finds stab prio, gets to do a move here. Oh. Opts for the runaway reset here. Can he mess someone's camera up? Doesn't get the block off there. It looked like he kind of froze there a little bit, like he froze in place. I don't know if that's lag or maybe he just messed up his camera, but... Gray is the worst. Hi. Gray is the worst. Welcome. Yeah, this is RGL, Season 5. You tuned in for what should be a really exciting match. I'm kind of being a boring caster right now, but this is a fun one for you to see. If you like to melee before, you might like it even more now. We've come a long way, but welcome back. This is not your typical line battles. I don't know what you played before, but, you know, this is the nerdy melee stuff, you know? But welcome. I feel like I was all over the place last round. I'm going to try to do a better job of managing my camera. Redish with the first pick on a give up on the right. 7 Foos have an advantage now on both sides. Finding a pick. Only 7 Foos in the chat. 63 with a couple counter picks, but 7 Foos are just up so much it doesn't even matter. Someone... Redish plugged in his controller there for the spin. 3v1 and 3v1. Milkman with the kill to end the round onto Fires, I believe. Yep. Fires now in the 20 bomb club. 1.78 impact as he enters. Really... Yeah, I was going to say really pretty similar stats to Reddish. 21 instead of 25, 10 deaths, 11 assists instead of 10. No TKs, though, and less than half the blocks. Yeah, it seems like Give Up has been picked pretty early, even after getting picks of his own the last couple rounds. So, you know, the pressure is on, but maybe he just needs to slow down a little bit. I could be misanalyzing that, though. I don't want to seem like... Oops. I don't want to pretend like I know that Give Up's the problem. I've been seeing him die, but maybe there's something deeper going on there. Yes, Reddish is still cracked. Okay, yeah, you know about melee a little bit. Yeah, Reddish is... You'll see he's at the top of the scoreboard after this round. He's playing 2 on the right. We're locking into his flank. He keeps finding picks. Gets stab prow for the up down here. Holds for the up down. Well done. 63 up on the right and the left, I believe. I'm sorry, 7 Foos I meant, not 63. Yeah, 7 Foos are up big right now. The 63 will take none. 7 Foos with the flawless round. Reddish now with 27 kills. There's your boy, Gray's the worst. Reddish is still cracked. 27 kills. Next closest is 21 and then 17. So, yeah. Reddish is still cracked, in fact. 1.97 impact. 7 Foos with a 2-round lead. Let's see if they keep running away with it. These rounds matter a lot for the 63E. They don't want to let the 7 Foos get closer and closer to that match point, because once a team gets match point, I mean, I know this is obvious, but one mistake and that's it. And that's when the pressure is really on, and it definitely changes things. That mental of you have to just not make a single mistake until you get there. Affects some people more than others, of course, but we'll have to see how the 63 answers. These next few rounds could be extremely pivotal for them. .63 kind of rocking back and forth a little bit. Soft pushing right. Middle looking for some open melee picks. Not a lot going on. Fob finding the straight stab onto VG. We got to block those. No up down in sight. Reddish with a counter frag onto Ekwall, though. 63 looking favorable in this mid, but 7 Foos winning the left. Ethan and Grumbler holding off the enemy forces as they regroup in this open melee. 7 Foos finding the kills while they get backed up into the wall. They're up now. They should be up after they get these kills. Well, really nice open melee from the 7 Foos. 4v1 into a 4v2 now. Someone is... It's often a 1v4. Not going to miss it. We'll take a look at that guy. Watch out behind you! He's back! He's back! Starblazer fucking with the... Oh, with the TP tech! Fucking gets a kill on the 1v2 into the instant gamble hit. Oh, they had an opportunity for an up down there. Now Starblazer's in an awkward position. Feints one. Zoft goes down. Starblazer going for the jump. What a fucking roller coaster. What was that? Starblazer, we saw him. I mean, I almost went over to go check on him, and I'm glad I didn't because he teleported back at the same time. Starblazer was over here and Zoft was in a 1v4. He comes back, gets a kill in a 1v2. They had, oh man, they had that first up down, and I think they just were still getting a hold of their own britches there for a sec. I don't know why I just said britches. Oh, so tired. 8-11. Well done, 7 Foos, closing up that round. A lot happened. A lot happened that round, for sure. Fires 21-12. Reddish about to pop 30 kills in this high-stakes match. It's actually not high stakes, but, you know. It's a good win if the 7 Foos can win their grudge match, you know? 15-3, they've got 8 more rounds than the last time they faced a 63 in RGL. So, if they take this win, they'll be feeling good. Grumbler finding the +1, almost able to find the up down there, putting himself in a bad spot, not getting punished for it though. There's just a lonely 4v4 tournament happening on the other side of the map. 63, winning it slowly though, up 1. Oh, putting themselves in a position to get up down though. 63, neither one this pocket. Grumbler and Va having an up down on this mid guy. They need to finish it now. Va going for the up down. Grumbler and Va, VG killing both of them in the 1v2. Somehow the 7 Foos are it's just too easy for them right now. They're up 1, pushing this left, avoiding the right as they should be. Now we slow down. 63 are reformed. We wait for the pick to form, guys. Lock it in. 8-12 is a huge advantage to have. Danny G with the first pick on a Chris. Zoff lunging for the stab. Danny G holding down for the up down. Don't throw a downside with Danny G. He only throws down. 7 Foos keeping it clean with 6 people or 5 people alive at the end. I mean, this is just insane. Yeah, the Grumbler and Va are not happy after that round. We're going to see a 63 timeout come out here, of course. Let me update the score. Yeah, I mean, Grumbler and Va are having pretty good games right now overall, but that is a tough round. They have an opportunity to go 11-9 instead of it being 8-12 now, but they split apart in the 2v1. Va maybe got a little bit antsy and gambled or messed up his block, whatever the case. He died. VG instantly kills Grumbler after, and that was all she wrote. The 63 could have been even in that open melee, if not up because of that, but 7 Foos opting for the 7 Foos shuffle here. Holding tab, good comms. Aurora now 23-13. After we saw them, they were at the bottom of the scoreboard for quite some time, and they have climbed themselves to the top. Jay also positive. Maybe the Amy J flank is what really contributed to them getting all these rounds in a row once they figured out what they were doing. I'm assuming they're still playing with each other. Yeah, they are. Yeah, joining hotspot there nearer to the top of the scoreboard. We're switching lanes, switching sides. Oh, man. The lines approach. Will we see break off into a 4v4? I mean, what is going on in mid? Va and Grumbler are like... They're like heat-seeking missiles, and they keep getting flared on them. They're going left, and then right, and then left, and then right. And oh, it's so funny. Fires with the first pick. 7 Foos running from that right side now as Fires and Zoff will be looking to be the up-down destroyers of flanks. Taking them some time, though. Finding it, though, eventually. Classic Ethan seeing he's in a down position, running away. Well done. Putting himself in a spot to maybe help Starblazer here. He does. He gets a kill into the other kill. Instant gamble. You're still in range, still in range. Chance to regroup here. Doesn't have to die. Gets hit. Good movement. Ethan has been an open melee beast when we've noticed him. 4v1 now against Reddish. Clean. Ethan is just, I mean, he's 9 and 15 right now, so overall he's not having an excellent game, but these rounds where we've seen him, I mean, he is having unforeseen impact. I mean that round we just got to see it. He literally got 2 people in a 1v2 and got a regroup when against all odds. I mean, that's an insane round. Reddish breaking the 30 kill barrier, by the way. But yeah, like I said, Ethan, these open melee rounds where we've seen him, I mean, he knows where he's at all times. He doesn't get lost. He's calm. He's helping his teammates when he can, and then he regroups when he has to. I mean, that's what you want, especially out of someone who's 9 and 15. I mean, he is having impact, even if it's not represented on the scoreboard. (12-9) here. Not too much has changed in line play in quite some time. Vaw feigning away out of the 1v2. Grumbler he's in nowhere land, but threatening his guy a little bit. I guess it doesn't matter if they're both in nowhere land. The nowhere land fucking stab, we'll call that one. Danny G and Grumbler. A little bit of some gamble stabs, I would call it. Danny G putting himself in a bad spot. In a 2v1 now. 63 winning this right side hard. 7 Foos not really winning anywhere. Yeah, not winning anywhere at all. A lot versus a little, and then a lot versus a little. It is not looking good for the 7 Foos. Reddish last alive once again. Does not matter. 63 getting these round wins that they want. Right now, more importantly than ever, winning 2 in a row. 7 Foos using their second and final timeout. This mid fighting is really interesting. I can't say I love it. I'm assuming both regiments, I mean, they're both doing it, so they must both think that they have the advantage. I mean, it's really weird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Danny G, they both, like, they had, like, a ranged master duel in the middle, and Danny G won, and then Danny G just, like, plowed into a 2v1, basically, and just S-keyed out, and then lived somehow, because I guess he's a legend, and then they lost the round still, but, you know, good first pick by Danny G. This mid play is really odd. I was really expecting to see a lot of pushing and kiting and a little bit tighter line play today, but we're seeing something new this time around. It's interesting for sure. Yeah, maybe Danny G had an opportunity to get behind them. I liked the regroup that he did. He just like went a little bit far forward, and obviously it didn't matter. He didn't get punished, but maybe a regroup and wait for a second, and then they get an up down because you got to pick, so they're up somewhere. It probably didn't matter. 63 won that round pretty convincingly, but hindsight. We'll have to check that one out in the VOD review. 10-12, round 23. Both regiments keeping it interesting. 4v4, 4v4, and then this, whatever we want to call this in the middle. I hate this. What are they doing? They're just going back and forth. I mean, they're trying to force a mismatch, I guess. Danny G and Grumbler both looking at either side of the line. I mean, they're just trolling each other, right? This isn't real. What? 7 Foos winning this right side. 63 winning the other. Seven v 7. Oh, give up and soft, just instantly getting 2 picks there, and then a third coming in from someone else. I missed whoever that was. 63 just have to take it slow here. Selling our backs a little bit. Give up. Be careful. Finds the refrag, though. It doesn't matter. Well done. Well done. That's 7 Foos not getting the timeout conversion that they wanted there. Yeah, I honestly kind of do like the idea of putting someone in mid to duel. I mean, either regiment could do it, because, you know, I love Danny G and Grumbler, and maybe this is what they want so that their flanks can just kind of play it out, but Danny G are actually just looking at each other and looking at both sides of the line. We're gonna get a little closer to them this round. I'm sure you guys can see it, but they're literally just looking at each other, looking left and looking right, and looking left and looking right, and then every once in a while they'll throw a stab at each other, and it's just... It's really funny. It's distracting me hella. Let's see what happens this round. This time, Danny G is locking eyes with Vaw, finding a new love partner. Grumbler's getting a little bit jealous, though. Approaching him, both Grumbler going over, trying to get a stab, doesn't get the kill right away, but they are winning that side, so he will have reinforcements. Grumbler getting the backstab. Chris looking for the chase down here. 63 are up so much that all they have to do is play for the full regroup. They should have an advantage. Soft getting out of that disadvantageous position. Grumbler putting on the moves here to knock it up, down. Bush coming in to help him. 5 versus 1. Reddish is last alive again. This is not surprising, of course, but he is, man, he is last alive a lot. 12 to 12, 63, tie it up, winning these. Man, these rounds are important. The 7 Foos especially, they already used both their timeouts. They don't have a great way of stopping this momentum unless they do some kind of strategy change. I mean, I don't want to say they should force it right now because maybe they're just losing to some mechanical mistakes. Oh, 63 are making a proactive swap. I didn't notice if the 7 Foos switched. Maybe there's some UAVage going on. Or maybe they're just getting in their heads. I mean, they won 3 in a row. They're changing something up. Maybe before the 7 Foos change something up, so we'll see what happens. (12 to 12, 63 tie it up as the lines approach. 63 winning that right side super hard. 7 Foos losing the left. I was going to say winning, but they're losing everywhere now. The 63 are locked in. This is going to be their 4th round win in a row. Yeah, they had 9. Or did they have 8? It's either 4 or 5. Either way, I mean, they are mowing. The 7 Foos, if they haven't changed something yet, they need to change something now. The 63 are on a fucking run. 7 Foos with no timeouts. There's nothing they can do to stop this 63E round wins in a row that is happening except with a strategy change. I mean, they have to change flanks or push or kite or shift or something. Put someone in mid, maybe. I don't want to say they have to force things, because like I said, it could be mechanical mistakes, and sometimes if you overcook, that could be your own downfall, but they got to do something. They haven't won a round in quite some time. It's not feeling good. If you're in the 7 Foos' shoes right now, they were doing so well, and they have been kicked right off of their high horse, and now the 63 are in the lead. Hey, I have not missed a single round of updating the score. Thank you very much, just like I said I wouldn't. And I only had to be reminded to press tab once. Oh, 7 Foos, here it comes. The W keen to the left. This is what we wanted to see. We saw this every other match, and now they're doing it. The Bacon Reddish flank pushing into Bushline and Ekwall. They're going to hit the wall here soon, though. Getting spread out eventually. Anyway, 7 Foos winning this right side, though. Not the side that they're pushing. Losing the left side that they were pushing. Only by a little bit, though. Bacon and Reddish coming in now. They should have an opportunity to kill these 2 that disconnected from their friends. 7 Foos completely owning that right side with a really nice regroup here. We said the 7 Foos had to change something up. They pull out the hard W key shift almost to the wall, and then they win both flanks. I'm not really entirely sure what happened in the mid, but the 7 Foos mode that round. Well done. Let's see if they can keep it up. 2 rounds for either regiment takes it. Yeah, I think I moved it by accident. Or maybe the number just got bigger. 3. Yeah. Yeah. It's unwatchable? Alright, that's it. I'm done. You guys get nothing. You don't get to see this hype match anymore. It's over. GG. I'm not streaming. I'm going to bed. I told you guys I was tired, and I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. 7 Foos looking like they have a +1 on this left, even though they've got no picks yet. Finding the kill. 7 Foos need to hold this right side. Almost getting an up down there. Reddish mowing the left, it seems. 63 not finding any kills that they need to quickly before the 7 Foos arrives. Someone, Arya, doing a little spin move there to live. 7 Foos up big. This will put them on match point once they clean up this 7v1. Soft last alive, not finding a kill. Reddish dropping the 40 piece on their heads right now. 40 kills, 17 deaths, 14 assists, 53 blocks. Almost a 2 impact. This is, I guess it doesn't matter what regiment you face for fantasy and how well you do, I'm assuming. But, I mean, if you've got Reddish for fantasy anyways, he is popping. He is popping right now. Hold on, let me put the stuff back up. I should keep it off to protest because you guys were mean to me. And I miss a round because of that. It's all your guys' fault. 7 Foos on match point now. You guys can waste your little channel points on talking. I will ignore it. Fuck you. 63 pushing this left side really hard, not waiting for it to play out. DanaG finding a frag onto Ethan though early. Va evening the score though. Bushline kind of going in and out with a map bomb reminiscent strategy. 7 Foos are really up on this left side. They need to find this advantage quickly before this 63 mid comes behind them. 63 with the Largonzo Beans open melee advantage. Bacon trying to make something happen before the regroup. Does not. I don't hate that play though. Arya finding the refrag in the 2v2. Match point 14-14. This could be the match of the season. Yeah, this is some really fast-paced stuff happening right here. It's not pretty, but both regiments are trying different things to make this match not end. I don't think we're going to see any really harsh changes here. 7 Foos won 2 rounds ago. 63 won the last round. It's going to be a battle of the final round, of course. I don't know where I was going with that. Red is finding the first kill, though. 63 running away, just getting backstabbed instantly. 7 Foos have an advantage on this right side. 2 more picks now. It's 7 Foos all over the scoreboard. 63 need to make something happen on this left, but the reinforcements have arrived for the 7 Foos. It's not even going to be close. 7 Foos 2v1 and a 1v1. Bacon now here 1v1ing Bush. It's not looking good. And the 7 Foos take it, only losing 1 in that final round. Good rotate there. Good refereeing. Let me update the score. We're going to get some interviews going. Oh, yeah, I did not update the the stream title yet again. I've been really good at that. Who am I getting for interviews? I guess Bacon is the 7 Foos rep, if my @ symbol will work. There we go. And I'm just going to add a couple 63 people. I don't even know who I'm supposed to ping. @fires. Send someone for interviews. Heck of a match, though. 15-14. 7 Foos obviously not making it close at the end there, but that's just sometimes how it goes. An individual round does not tell the whole story. But 7 Foos walking away with it in the group stage. We shall wait patiently. Bacon says 1 sec. I can imagine both teams are having slightly intense debriefs right now. That was a close match. Lots of rounds to talk about. 7 Foos are certainly excited, and I'm sure 63 are a little bit upset, so they're probably talking strats, but... Oh, hello. Va and Grumbler.
Stop.
I've been voice call up-downed.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll start with you guys. Either one of you can answer. How are you guys feeling right now after that loss? What do you guys feel like you needed to work on? How are you feeling at the beginning? Just walk me through it.
I feel like going in, it's obviously the toughest match that we've had so far. Not that that's a big distinction, but obviously we know how good the 7 Foos is. We came in with a plan. Definitely got stretched to the end of our playbook, and I feel like their playbook probably got stretched to the end. We're not really we're not mad. We're not beating ourselves up. We know what we did wrong, and we'll bounce back, and we'll come back better for it. Or so I hope.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think we saw a lot of what we expected. It's like you said, you guys, it was a lot of back and forth. We saw some flank swaps, we saw some lineup adjustments and different calls. Sometimes it was lost in open melee, sometimes it was lost in line phase, but ultimately you guys kept it a really close match. And those last, it was really a best 2 out of 3. Those last rounds, you guys didn't change anything up. It was you guys. It was they wanted to make it match point. You guys answered back. Nothing got changed in the last round, I'm pretty sure, and they just happened to come out with it on top. I do have to ask. Maybe there. It seemed like there was maybe a change. Had you guys been running away from that your right flank that whole time? Ekwell died really early, and it felt like the 63 just said turn and run, and I feel like they weren't doing that before. Or am I
On
crazy?
the last round, you mean?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, so they're doing the whole shift right thing. So we just did the whole rotating clock. The main issue with last round is Echo got body blocked, so he just got caught really early.
I see. So
So
there was a someone got caught up in the assembly line, and he died as a result. I see.
yeah,
That's unfortunate. Yeah, that'll be
so
a good
hotspot.
that'll be a good VOD review moment, guys. Fucking shift properly or people die. Been there, so
Hello.
but Tay hotspot. Anyways, you guys played a good match. I'm gonna go over to the 7 Foos now. Hotspot, is it just you? Is anyone else coming?
Someone else might hop in. I'm not sure.
Okay, cool. I'll start with you anyways. It'll be the same question. I'll be boring. How were you guys feeling going into the match? How did you feel during? What kind of things did you change up? And how did you feel by the end?
We felt confident. Um, we've been playing really good this RGL season as a team. And as you saw, we switched our lineup just for this match because we knew that Russell Arya flank is probably not going to work here. So Jay tweaked the lineup a little bit and put him and Amy. Amy as one and right, Jay a second with me as a third. So we could, so there was a little more firepower on that flank. You know, some people that could stay alive and make something happen.
Right. Yeah, the lineup change was interesting. I remember earlier without he didn't tell me anything, Bacon, I swear. Hotspot didn't give me any lineup leaks, but he did say you guys had something in store for tonight, and I gotta say I did like seeing the I feel like the not that Russell and Arya are some terrible flank, but I felt like the firepower thing with Amy, Jay, and Hotspot, it made a little bit more sense to me today, especially facing the 63E. You have to face the T-ball flank, so uh, which you guys answered well too.
Didn't tell you anything, I swear.
Yeah, well, no, he really didn't. I didn't see it until the end, until we loaded into the match, of course. Hotspot already walked me through the early and mid game. Va kind of mentioned, and I feel like you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, it seemed like you guys were, like Va said, at the end of each other's playbooks. You guys kind of just duked it out those last 3 rounds. It was kind of like a best of 3. You guys got match point, then 63 won, and then you guys won. Did you guys change anything up, or what was the plan those last 3 rounds?
Um,
Do I answer hotspot or you want
I
to
mean,
take it?
I'd say like when the round ended, we were just immediately focused on the next round. Like the second we hit that the spawn pallet, you know, our mind's already on the next round. The the not like doesn't matter what the result was at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like a high level boxing match, right? Like it's round 10, 11, 12, and it's at the end of like knowing what everyone's gonna do kind of thing. For us is like what Hotspot said, like if we lose a round, we move on to the next. If we win one, we move on to the next. Well, we tried a lot of different things. They tried a lot of different things. I think we basically exhausted most of our strategies. I mean, it's a 15-14, so you kind of, in that situation, you kind of have to. But I mean, I don't. It was a great match, hell of a match to play in. Still have a lot of things to work on. I don't like really a lot of what we did in terms of like regrouping and call outs, but you know, that's why we practice, that's why we learn, that's why we get better. And yeah.
Yeah, it was a hell of a match to watch. And I'm sure it'll be a good VOD review piece, not only for you guys, but for every regiment in the league, what a high level group fighting looks like. So, Echo, I saw you popped in here. Do you have anything you want to say, or are you just hanging out?
I didn't know we were out of questions. I was just debriefing the rest of the team. So
No, you're good. Von Grum gave us the rundown of what happened. So tough match, but obviously it's group stage. It's a learning experience for both of you guys. How the 7 Foos can maybe make it not as close of a score, and for the 63 obviously to try and win next time. So really close match. I don't have any more questions for you guys. Any closing remarks from anybody?
GG's, man. That was a
Yeah,
great game.
That's crazy.
yeah. I mean,
Finally beat
It's-
63 in RGL match.
I guess we can finally call it a rivalry now. I guess we finally won one. So, but no, it was a hell of a match.
Did any of you guys get the score for the other game?
Yeah, it was 15-3.
Yeah, 15-3.
Oh wow,
The scoreboard's
Wow.
already in rough
I thought that
discussion.
would be a lot closer. Wow.
I kind of thought that too. I'm guessing TR won, right? Or
And we
Yeah,
got
TR won.
We've got our week 4 matches here. 7 Foos, 2B, 63, 45E, NO 16, 26, TRB, 77th, KRA, TR.
And the 45E.
TRB
Very cool.
77. Yeah, I thought like 2B and
Ooh,
TRB
the
would play each
classic
other.
matchup.
all right, very
6-3, 45A.
Before we talk about other stuff too much, I'm gonna close off the stream. So thank you guys for coming in for interviews. Great match. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoyed the. I guess we're not in the weekend anymore. So have a good week. See you guys next weekend, and goodbye.